ang isang event na tiyak abangan ng mga mahilig sa kotse. Nakatakdang ilabas ng top automotive companies ang kanilang latest models sa Manila International Auto Show na gaganapin mula April 7 hanggang April 10 sa World Trade Center sa Pasay.
To tell us more about the event is one of the organizers himself, Mr. Alvin Uy. Hello, welcome to
Good
the
evening,
store.
sir.
Good evening.
Okay, so tell us about the Manila International Auto Show. You've been doing this for the past 12 years.
That's right.
How is this year different from the past years?
Well, every year we showcase something new, and we change our theme also every year. This year we have our theme is called Smart Mobility, because we've noticed that most of the cars nowadays in the market are smarter. They have better connectivity with your smartphones. Some cars even park on their own. We've had cars that, you know, with a push of a button, they can do parallel parking, perpendicular parking, and they have a lot of driver aids as well to help you drive safely.
Gretch, this is a really big event because last year, Sir Alvin, I was there at the World Trade Center in Pasay, and Sir Alvin was telling me actually that for the third consecutive year, more than 100,000 people went to the auto show. This year, do you expect to reach that same number again?
Hopefully we would want to break a new record. It's going to be a long weekend. It's also the Araw ng Kagitingan weekend, so we feel that the crowd would be very healthy. And summer is usually a good time to look for a new car. It's usually the buying season where new models are introduced. People are so gung-ho about buying new cars, more traffic. So,
What are the highlights of this year's show? Ano yung dapat na abangan ng mga pupunta?
well, one of the crowd favorites actually is a stunt show, which we do every year. It's a show performed by Russ Swift. He's a Guinness World Record holder of 4 stunts, I believe. He's been involved in some Hollywood movies as well. It's a must-watch. If you haven't seen his show, we really highly recommend that you watch the show. He performs three times a day. He does donuts, he does 2 wheels, and he is he's very good.
And I heard that people can actually ride the car with Russ Swift. Is that right?
Yes, they do. If you're lucky enough to be drawn, because a lot of people would really want to ride with him. If you're drawn as one of the lucky visitors to get to ride with him, I recommend that you do so.
Okay, you've been organizing this, as I said, for 12 years, and you've gone all around the world. You've seen different exhibits. What were your main takeaways from the exhibits that they have abroad, and the difference of that from what we have here?
Well, it's really a function of budget and market size. As you know, our automotive industry is still a growing industry. We've just recently hurdled 300,000 units a year. 10 years ago, we were doing 100,000 cars. Compared to other countries like Bangkok, for example, they're hitting almost 1 million cars a year. So the scale of the automotive economy is still rather small. So which means the brands here have smaller marketing budgets as well. So if you look at the other international auto shows, they're quite big. But we've managed to grow the show each year slowly. So we hope to reach that scale sometime in the near future.
May tanong lang ako, no? I mean, we're seeing luxury cars, we're seeing great-looking cars, very tempting. Pero may pera ba ang Pinoy na bumili ng ganyang klaseng kotse?
Well, yes, I think so. It's the economy is so vibrant nowadays, and these car brands also have very creative financing packages, and interest is quite low these days. So I think yes.
Sir,
That's good news.
Going back first, you mentioned that every year may mga kotse na lina-launch dito sa MIAS. This year, ano po ba yung mga vehicle makes na ila-launch ng mga automotive manufacturers this year?
We're looking forward to some car brands to introduce their latest models, including, I think Chevrolet is launching the new sail sedan model. Subaru is launching the new Forester. Jeep is coming up with a new Wrangler variant as well. I think Kia is coming up with a new Sportage SUV. plus a lot of other new models. coming out.
Napapakabangan natin pagpunta natin sa event. Okay, the theme of this year is smarter mobility, as you've mentioned. As a driver yourself, anong pinaka-paborito mong feature ng smart cars?
For me, safety driving aids. It's very important because safety is always a good advocacy, and it helps you get disciplined rin eh. Of course, we were discussing earlier off air that one day the car might take over
The human.
the human.
Yes.
But we don't think so. There's always intervention at any point. But these cars are so smart nowadays that they really help you be safe on the roads.
All right, I have a question. This might be a question that's coming really early, but Sir Alvin, since you're very familiar with cars, do you envision, and when do you think this will happen, cars that are driverless being used here in the Philippines?
Nako, kagulo yan.
It's hard to. I don't want crystal ball here, but I think it's still a long way to go in terms of really autonomous driving. But a lot of companies are going into that, Google and other companies. But I believe it's still a long way to go.
It is a long way to go, starting with the elections next month. Kailangan natin pumili ng tamang presidente para maibsan naman ng konti ang traffic natin. Diba? Siyempre, paano tayo magdadrive ng driverless kung ang traffic ay nasa kalsada. Alright, invite our viewers to go to your event, April 7 to 10.
We'd like to invite all the viewers to visit our show, the MIA's Manila International Auto Show. It's happening on April 7 to 10. That's a Thursday to a Sunday. The show we run it quite long. We start at 10 a.m., we end at 10 p.m., so it's 12 hours. So we really do hope your viewers can drop by and check us out.
I'm very, very excited.
Yes.
I'm sure you also, Anton. We're not just going to see cars, we're going to see shows, we're going to see beautiful girls, we're going to see famous riders, we're going to see everything there. So do come by Manila International Auto Show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Very much,
Thank
Sir
you.
Alvin.
Thank you for having us.
Tonight.
Thank you so much.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score. And don't forget to subscribe.